Hey everyone, this is a demo of Optimax AI, and essentially Optimax AI is an AI agent inspector who is well versed in options betting and is there for gatekeeping a pool or a high capital fund. And whoever is able to convince the AI agent that they have good knowledge of the market, essentially the BTC coin, uh, they get access of the funds. We also call it as becoming the leader of the pool, and from there they can just place an options bet, and whatever is the profit they get from that, they essentially get 100% of it. So the whole purpose of building such a project is to build some use cases into DeFi, which essentially are very important for security. At the same time, we are utilizing a novel concept, which is proof of analysis, which essentially gives the access of high capital to the users who are really worthy, who have good market knowledge. And this is how we want to showcase our project. So as you can see, we have all the things written. So this is going to be more like a chat-like experience where you have to write a prompt, you have to provide authenticity, you have to provide details, market details, trends, and all the details to convince the AI agent that you have the next move of BTC. You know what where BTC is going to go. So yeah, behind the scenes we are using base chain. We are using agent kit for moving funds and automating a bunch of stuff. We're using logix for binary options, and we'll move into this later. So the way it works is like you can have a pool of, well, let's say 10,000 ETH, and this pool is essentially controlled by the AI, and this is gated by the AI, so nobody gets access to the pool except the AI. Then what you have is like a 24-hour window where every day there is an event where users can come in and like try to convince the AI that okay, they have a good knowledge of the market, they are the worthy users who can get access to the funds and like place a options bet using those funds. And as I mentioned, like whoever wins the whoever is able to convince, and on top of that is able to win in the options betting, gets entire profits. Let's get started. Let's look into the product, how it works. So as you can see, we have the AI set up, and there are a bunch of users who have already used the product, and like we have 10.03 ETH into the pool for today, and like we have 2 hours 36 minutes remaining for the event to end. And what happens at the end of event is essentially nothing but all the funds which are into the pool gets returned back to the users if, let's say, nobody is uh, able to like lose the funds of the pool. So the way it is implemented is it's more like a conversational way where all you have to do is like you have to convince the AI that you know BTC's next move, right? So let's go ahead and like let's write a prompt. I'll also go through the prompt which are already there. So I just tried to convince the AI that okay, I met Michael Saylor and this guy holds billions of worth dollar, right? And he specifically told me that he's going to buy a few more millions or maybe a few more billions. And because I know the exact timing, I can predict when BTC is going up. Even after that, this AI did not allow me, and like it just literally told me that okay, yeah, it is compelling enough, but I cannot provide the access. So this is really, really powerful, and I think uh, the whole concept of the project, if it goes big, what we can see is a complete change in the ideology where you say that not your key, not your crypto. Now we can say that if you don't have enough skills, then you don't get access to the funds. And this is how, like, I think the future is going to be. So let's type in some prompt which is convincing enough. So I'll just go ahead and type in that there was a sudden dump in the market, the BTC market, in the last 2 minutes, or let's say in the last 1 minute candle. This is unusual, and essentially the candle is going to go up, or like market is going to return back, and market will definitely go up. I have seen this 10 times in the past 11 observations. I should be given the access to the pool. So I think this is a very good prompt which I have written, and let's see like what is the process. So we have to pay a fee, which is more like a participation fee, and this goes into the pool. If I lose, if I win, then it returns back along with the chance of returning back the profits that I will be getting from placing a options bet on the pool amount. So let's go ahead and like confirm. So I have made the transaction, and you can see like it's pretty fast. uh, so you can see, while I appreciate your observation, okay, blah blah blah, and what this essentially says is, please provide a thorough market analysis and I will reconsider your request. It is not giving me the access, so this is like super secure, and it is essentially asking that to gain the access to the funds, I would have to give a more detailed analysis. Like it's not going to believe on me like based on some um, arbitrary points that I'm making. It is basically using the agent kit behind the scenes, and as well as some custom built AI implementation, which basically checks whether whatever you're saying is correct or not, and it also looks into the on-chain data to verify some of the details. So as you can see over here, what are changes that we saw? So the pool amount has increased by 0.01 ETH, and it happened because I lost, right? If- Had I won the or like have given the correct analysis, this would have given me access to the logix or binary options, which I could have placed and could have potentially won like 60% of the pool amount, which is like 6 ETH, which is pretty good. So more or less like we can try on and on. Like it's the chat is available to everyone. It is like, since it is completely decentralized, anyone can come in, connect their wallet, and essentially go ahead and type in prompt, try to convince the Optimax AI. So I think some of the important use cases of technology like this is building a Portmax, which essentially will be a chat AI agent, which will give you access to perpetual trading. And again, this will be based. This agent will be well versed with the perpetual trading. This will know how markets work. Will have a lot of data from past, and you have to convince it, and like, then you will be getting the access to the pool. So this can be thought of as similar to hyperliquid vaults, where leader is not the creator, but leader is the one who is really worthy. So this is where proof of analysis comes into picture, and this seems to be a way secure and way much more skill driven use of funds. Like the capital efficiency is pretty high, because even if the user get access to the funds and wins the option bet, the pool amount still remains there. And once the time that we see over here is over, um, all the funds are again returned back to the users. So majorly you can think of it as a lending or like sort of a borrow that skilled users did without any premium and were able to earn risk free earnings out of it. So similarly, we are also going to implement Spot Max, Pre Max, and RB Max. So these are going to be more along the lines of spot markets, pre markets, and RB Max is going to be a on chain AI agent, which will be basically uh, extracting the value from the price differences and funding rate differences and multiple other yield opportunities. So yeah, for the way it works, the architecture behind this is essentially what we are doing is whenever we are sending the prompt along with the fee, uh, it is it basically moves to the agent wallet, and we are using behind the scenes reactive contract which listens to the event and moves the funds from the contract or from the wallet to the logix, which is a decentralized exchange for binary options. And this is how we are actually utilizing the react contracts. Then along with the agent AI agent, after that, what we are doing is like we also support multiple chains. So we have like for now we have Sepolia, which is like a testnet for Ethereum. So users can come from here as well, and we are using cross chain swap using Zilda chain that helps in moving all the funds to the base layer, which is our base base chain. So more or less this is what the product is, and yeah, happy to have feedbacks on this.